Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill, the joy, and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a great fucking person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, today we're going to be talking about the need for speed, the need for go fast parts, the need to fuel our passion. Because you don't want to be that fucking slow guy in your friends group. Like, who wants to be that guy? Make sure that you're not that guy. You know who we're talking about. There's always that one guy in the friends group who has the slowest car. And you know what? Let me just throw this out there for the sake of things, because being fast is really all perspective. Depending on what type of group of friends you're going to be in. Some groups are going to be way faster, like the baseline for what is considered fast is going to be way faster. Other groups are going to be way slower. I know when I hang around with certain type of friends, their expectation of going fast is fucking up here. When I hang around with other group of friends, their expectation of going fast is really down here. And so it's really all perspective, right? And I say this because what's fast for one guy may not be fast for the other. And it's okay. We're not here to judge. So whatever fast means for you, the point of this episode is really to help you lean into it, to fucking embrace it, and then to go chase more of it so that you can become faster than you are right now. You see, nowadays, cars are coming so fast from the factory that it's really fucking hard to keep up with our old beaters, right? And I say old beaters because I like older cars, man. I daily drive a 20-year-old fucking truck, right? And a lot of my friends drive older cars too. Do we want something newer? Yeah, it would be nice. Eventually we're gonna get something newer. But man, I drive an old beater. And I take pride that I drive an old beater and I fucking hang with no shit. With new supercars. That's something I take pride in, right? But nowadays, the cars are coming fucking fast from the factory. It really is. Like, look, we'll start like at the very kind of entry level, something like that. Like, typical, I guess you could say like young guy car. Like, um, I've never been big into the Honda scene, but there's some Hondas that are fucking fast, and I'm beat by some Hondas actually. But like you could go buy like a brand new Honda Civic Type R. That thing is pretty quick, right? And it's fun. It comes turbocharged already, and it comes with like 315 horsepower. That's fucking pretty quick, right? From the factory. Or you have like a Volvo S90, a fucking Volvo for Christ's sakes. That thing's coming with 455 horsepower from the factory. That's like the same as what a new Camaro SS comes with, right? Even like the Lexus ISs are not coming with 472 horsepower. Like the Mustang GTs are now coming with 486 horsepower. And then they fucking come with a 10 speed. Those motherfuckers are tough to keep up with. They really are. Even the new BMW, the M cars, they're all coming with well over 500 horsepower. The Audis, man, they're coming with close to 600 horsepower. You have the Cadillac V's. Those things are over 660 horsepower. Even the fucking trucks from factory. You got the Ram TRX. That thing brings 702 horsepower. And then you have the Raptor, the Ford Raptor R. That beast comes with 720 horsepower. From the factory, bro. It's fucking nuts. The Hellcat Charger wide body. This thing comes with 797 horsepower. And that's a fucking 4-door sedan. It's fucking nuts. It's badass. You could go buy these cars. Then as of latest, these are the rowdiest ones really, is as of latest you have 2 American cars that are now coming with over 1,000 horsepower from the factory. You have the Challenger SRT Demon 170 comes with 1,025 horsepower, right? And then you have fucking Mac Daddy. You have the new Corvette C8 ZR1, fucking badass V8 twin turbo, comes with 1,064 horsepower from the fucking factory. Shit is fucking insane. It's badass that you can go buy these shit. If you got the bread, go fucking get them, right? And all these numbers are stock from the factory, no modification. Throw a few performance mods on them things, and man, the numbers only keep going up, especially on a boosted car. Like, you imagine that Corvette ZR1 with 1,064 horsepower from the factory. It just came out, so they probably don't have no unlocking capabilities or anything like that. But once they do, you raise the boost on that thing, put intake, downpipe, fucking tune, bro. If on a regular, like say like a regular, like an M series car, you gain probably like 200 horsepower, 300 horsepower just by intake, downpipe, and a tune. You imagine with the CA01, let's say you just gain 300 horsepower on that. That's 1,300 horsepower from fucking shit that comes factory with some little mods, bolt-on mods. Right? It's fucking nuts. So really, when I say that going fast is all perspective with what you're used to driving, man, I really do mean it, because categories are so broad, right? And it's becoming so difficult to keep up with an older car that it's more about just really enjoying it. And it's more about having fun with whatever it is that you drive, man. And if it's fast to you, then be fucking happy with it. If it's fast for your group of friends, then be happy with it, man. Like, I know guys that are super happy with 4 cylinders. I know guys that are super happy with their 6 cylinders. And I also know guys that can't seem to fucking stop modifying their V8s. They can't just seem to get enough. So it's really all just relative to what makes you happy, man. Enjoy it, embrace it. Just try to keep going a little faster every time, right? Of course, though, I will encourage you to keep modding it, to keep improving, to see how, at least every year, what kind of mods can you make to your ride to make it a little faster, right? But don't let someone else being faster than you put you down. Because really, the reality and the absolute fucking truth is that there's always going to be someone else out there who is faster than you are. There really is. There always going to be. And then at the end of the day, it all comes down to how deep your pockets are, right? But for the average fucking car guy, like you and me here, there's always going to be someone out there who's faster than us, right? So it's all about enjoying your ride. It's all about modifying your ride at your own pace, right? Because the snowball effect is real, bro. It really is. And if you're not careful, that snowball effect will fucking get you. It will bite you in the ass. And before you know it, you're tumbling fucking head over heels, round and round, round and round, asking yourself, like, what the fuck just happened? I know, because it happened to be with my blue truck. Things got out of control so fucking fast. It was never intended to go that route, but here we are, right? Like, my goal was just to play with the average Camaros and with the new Mustangs out there, but they're coming so fucking fast from the factory that, once I got down to it, I started really analyzing, and the new models started keep coming out. Like, for my truck to keep up, like, I needed to keep adding horsepower because my truck was fucking heavy. I was comparing a fucking truck that weighs, like almost 6,000, I guess, like 5,500 pounds, something like that, to these cars that maybe weigh like, 3,600 pounds, maybe max 4,000. Like, it's a fucking big difference, right? Like, and now I'm proud to say it. I fucking work my ass off to get the truck there, but at max power, I can definitely walk away from them. But I'm not trying to be on max power all the fucking time. It's my daily driver, right? And knowing what I know now, buying something new would have definitely probably been like the better route to go. Like, if I were right now, if I had the chance to restart all over again versus building my 20-year-old truck, especially, man, since I just finished borrowing my buddy's brand new thing, that has a 2,000 miles, brand new F-150 Celine, comes supercharged, 4x4 with a 10-speed Coyote. Man, I'd fucking go buy one of those. Probably wouldn't buy the single cab, I'd buy the 4-door. It's because, family and just to be that guy with the four-door fucking hauling ass. But if I would have known what I knew then now, I would have done it differently. But it's all good because I've gained the experience. Like the things that I've learned along the way would have not been learned if I had not gone the route that I went. Plus, I'm more of a built, not bought kind of guy, right? And so, like, I've redone my truck head, like, from the top to bottom. Almost every single thing has been changed. I think that the only thing that hasn't been changed since I bought it from the other guy, from my buddy. Actually, I bought it from my buddy who has that F-150 Celine, badass fucking truck. And then he bought it from another buddy that originally did what is only few things that the truck hasn't been changed is the sound system and the train horns that it came with. I love those fucking train horns. But about that, aside from that, everything else has been fucking changed, right? So, but in the context of today's episode, what we're talking about today, right? In not being a slow guy, buying something new is definitely the easier route to take. And I'm here to say that. I'm here to share it with you because I want you to take the easier route, right? I want you to, if you have the capabilities to do so, if your financial means provide you for it, buying something new is definitely going to be the easier route. However, and there probably a lot of you out there can relate to this, there's that feeling that one gets when you beat a newer car with your old ass ride that you just can't compare to. So at the end of the day, I think that, yeah, I would still go buy something new and I probably still have my older cars because that feeling that you get when you beat someone, especially some fucking new supercar, new Mustang, new Corvette, fucking new, bro, something badass, and you beat it with your old ass fucking beater, there's no feeling like it. Especially when it's some cocky ass fucking dude talking trash about your ride. Oh man, smoking their asses and blowing my fucking train horns as I pull away from them. Oh, that feeling is just so fucking satisfying to me that it makes it all worth it. Every single time, man. When we pull back up to the light and they look at me and they're like, yo, what the fuck? Like I'm just laughing and they're like, you know what's up now. Don't ever forget my truck. It makes it all worth it to me, right? So that's what we're talking about today. Enjoying your ride, making it faster, just embracing the things that come with it, the challenges, and just rather than picking whether you're gonna go buy something new or you're gonna build something older. I tell you that when you build something older, it just has more meaning to it, more stories to it. Not to say that nothing new is, but we make some great examples of some fucking badass cars you could go buy new from the factory. And like I said, if I could have done it all over again, I probably would have picked something newer. But man, I have so much stories in my truck that it's so fucking badass. Like I have also this one, man, and this one, and you could do this one with like if I were to build a new F-150, I could definitely do this one too with my old that I'm about to share with you. That I do with my old truck. I love doing this one. It literally puts a huge ear to ear smile every time that it happens. Like whenever I give someone a ride in my truck that has never been in it, especially when it's like someone who is not really used to something that's relatively fast, when they're not like car people, and when they're like, yo, I heard, you want to give me a ride in a truck? All right, for sure. Man, I always fucking start with the lowest setting, the lowest boost setting, and then the exhaust cutout closed. The lowest boost setting is probably somewhere like 7, 8, maybe 9 psi. I don't know, like let's say just 8 to cut the difference on that. 8 psi boost probably makes like, man, high 400s, maybe 500 horsepower with the cutout closed and on low boost. And so then I go and I give them a ride and I step on it, and I'm acting like it's fucking fast. And then I look over and they're like, oh, okay. They're like, okay, man, this shit's pretty cool, man. And then I'm like, okay, that's cool, right? But then my internal evil laugh kicks in and I'm like, because I know what's about to happen. Man, and then inside internally I'm laughing. I'm about to open the cutout, the exhaust cutout, because it makes a huge difference in horsepower. And I'm about to triple the boost setting, going from like 7, 8 to like 21, 22 psi, pounds of boost. And I fucking step on it, and right away their facial expression becomes priceless. They fucking like, oh shit! They grab the ocean handle, like My brother broke the ocean handle when I first gave him the ride in the highest setting. Man, like it's fucking crazy. The fucking truck turns into a whole different animal. Like it goes from making like the high 400s to like somewhere around mid 800 horsepower. It's a fucking such a drastic change that a lot of the people they're like, yo, how the fuck is this even possible? Like, they don't believe it. They're just like fucking surprised. They're like shocked. Like, oh fuck. And that right there, man, it's such a fucking badass feeling. Like, man, I wish I had videos of all the rides that I've given to people with that same experience that I'm sharing with you, man. Like, it sure would make for some great fucking content. I wish I would have had videos of that. You know what? But, man, at the end of the day, I'm just out enjoying my truck with other gearheads. I'm just out trying to have a good time. I'm just out trying to laugh, trying to enjoy, share this passion that we have, the need for speed, the love. You know, it's all for the love of the game, man. So I'm here to ask you, like, how about you? Like, how can you make what you drive faster? Like, what modifications can you think of that will feed the need for speed? Maybe it's an intake, maybe it's an exhaust, maybe it's a tune, whatever it is, man. Think about it. What is your next performance mode, right? Like, how can you make whatever you drive a little faster? Or maybe, is it time for something else? Time for something that is faster than what you currently have? Because a lot of times, you know, I've been stuck in this. You know, we don't really analyze where we want to go, and we start dumping money into what we currently drive. And then when you add up the money and mods that you could have done, you could have bought something newer, and you would have been a lot better off with that new platform to start off with. And so analyze that. You know, analyze that. Because something that is new and comes with more horsepower than what you currently have now could be an easier way to go faster. Like, lean into your car guy mentality and fuel your fucking passion to go fast. It's all good to invest in your happiness, right? Like, everyone tells me, man, you spend all this money on your cars or whatever, you're not going to give it back. And I was like, bro, it's not even about that. I'm investing it in myself. I'm investing it in my happiness. I'm investing it in for me to have a good time and to share a fucking memorable stories with a lot of my friends, right? Like, only car guys will understand this because it's a passion that we all share. Because nobody wants to be the slow guy in the group. And I tell you, I'm definitely not the slow guy in my group. So drive something that is fast. Something that you can mess around with. Something that you can pull away from your friends in. And you can be like, yo, what's up? And then you fucking step on it and you're like, yeah. And then you get to the next line, you're like, oh, what's up, bro? What happened? Something that will make you smile when you get on the highway. I know every time I get on the highway, I fucking punch it, right? And fucking feel, man, I love driving my truck because it's just so, like, you could, like, the electronic boost control is so gangster because you don't always have to ride around on kill mode. You could go from low setting to medium setting to high setting, and every time I get on the highway, I fucking step on it. It could be something that this one's a good one, man. This one's actually cool. If you're a true car guy, you'll enjoy this one. When someone else tries to pass you, and you see them, and you fucking step on it because you have a decently fast ride, and they can't fucking pass you, and then they come up, and then you slow down, and you look at them, and you're like, and you let them know you weren't playing around. Because, man, I don't know about you, but for me, every time I drive, I'm looking out for other gearheads. I'm looking out for other car people. I'm looking out for, man, what's out there on the road? Like, who can I catch a race with? Who can I have a good time with, man? Because when it comes down to it, when it comes like down to the bottom of it, like, we're all just grown men feeding our inner desires for adrenaline and speed. You know, I always have this saying that we never truly grow up. Our toys just become more expensive. So whatever kind of cars that you are into, my friend, make sure that they make you happy. Like, make sure that they light your soul on fire. Make sure that when you step on the gas pedal, it puts you back into your seat. Like, man, I say, lean into your need for speed and drive something that is fast to you. But whatever you do, just make sure that you're not the slow guy in your fucking group. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Join me on this journey while we empower our people to do more and to be more. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, go. What are you waiting for, bro? Go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message and it made you laugh, if you resonated, if you're another car guy, if you love going fast, bro, go ahead and share this on your story. Make sure you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that can help more gearheads to hear and to really see this podcast. And ultimately, those are the actions that help our community grow. I'll catch up with you on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.